anyone could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is JC. If you haven't seen my face before, today's video is yet another weekly reading vlog. So hello, hi, good morning, happy Tuesday. I actually took off yesterday from filming. I just had my normal work day. I came home, I did some editing, relaxed, did a bit of reading, and then ended up going to bed at a pretty good time so that I could wake up at 6 this morning because I wanted to wake up and go and like just get my body like active, move around. So I went to a nearby park that had a basketball goal, and I just went and I shot around for about 30-40 minutes and then just came back home. I rinsed off. I just got ready, as you guys saw, and now I'm just kind of ready to have a good day, but also a good week. It's going to be another week of very like summery weather. We're going to have, I think, like mid to high 70s throughout the week. So you know we're going to be doing some poolside reading, and I'm just looking forward to that so much. I don't think I have that many updates for you guys because I last talked with you, I think it was Sunday morning when I kind of ended the last weekly vlog, and I hadn't started a book at that point, but I did go ahead and start Renegades. So is her name Marissa Myers? I believe that's the author. So that's the superhero villains book where the villain is the main character, and in this world of superheroes, the Renegades, Nova, or villain, she doesn't like them because at a time of need when she was a wee lad, like 6, her family was being attacked at their home and the Renegades didn't come. And she was always told, like, the Renegades will come. Like, they will always come when you need them. And she's like, but they didn't. So now she has this, you know, vendetta against the Renegades. And now 10 years later, she's like 15, 16 or whatever. And she is trying to essentially, like, infiltrate the Renegades system and take them down from within. I mean, she has like a team of other villains. I think they're the anarchists, maybe? I can't exactly recall, but I'm about 50% of the way through. I like it. I like the pacing. I like the writing of it because it's just very easy. The chapters are pretty short, so I've definitely liked the first 50% of it, and I look forward to finishing that this week. I am going to be reading other books. So any book that I read for the new releases vlog, I won't touch on in here, but there are other books that I want to read, and I want to start filming for that this week as well. Guys, I got the urge to reread my 5-star Emily Henry books. I don't know what happened, but here we are. So I'm going to be filming that starting this week. I'm just so excited. I love those books so much. So I'm interested to see a reread because I don't know if I've ever reread a book. Like at this point, like I don't know if I've ever reread one of like my favorite books. So a little nervous in that side of things. But so I am going into my office this morning. But guys, when I was getting ready today, all I could think about was summer. Like that's just the mindset I was in as I was sitting and getting ready. I feel like if you watched the last weekly vlog, you saw that, you felt that. Like we all felt that mentality shift that I had where I was just thinking about blue skies, reading poolside, going to the beach and sipping on like a cold iced tea. Like that's where I'm at. So I was like, okay, I know that you have to go to the office today, but it's going to be 75 degrees and like pure blue skies and sunshine. Let's like pick out an outfit that kind of fits that. Like I know you have to go to the office, but let's still pick out a beachier outfit. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. I threw on these jeans. Oh geez. Are like my absolute favorite. I got them when I was visiting home this past December. And then this top, I love this top. I got it in Hawaii with my mom, which wait, oh my god, this is perfect. Guys, thank you so much to Luisa for sponsoring today's video, which I know you guys are like, what? But guys, this is all about Mother's Day. This is perfect. I am currently wearing 2 of their pieces, and this first piece is actually one that I introduced to you guys in the last video I worked with them. But this piece, I showed it to you then, but I'm gonna show it to you now. I bought my mom and I matching necklaces for that Hawaii trip. So this, every single time I wear it, I think of that trip with her, and I know that she has the matching necklace, and I actually got her the earrings as well. So I just love like that memory, and Luisa was so kind and they sent me 2 pieces so I can have another matching set with my mom. So I'm gonna be sending her one of these necklaces for Mother's Day. And I first saw this, I think it was a couple months ago, and I knew that I needed it for summer. It is, I believe, called Ocean. And guys, like, this is so ocean. So I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, I need it for summer. So to be working with them again is just a dream. And to be working with them for Mother's Day, knowing I got this necklace for my mom from them 2 years ago, I love this. So actually we're gonna be putting this on. Oh my gosh, I love this. I went ahead and left on that thin chain as a layering piece. Now guys, I don't know about you, but when it comes to buying jewelry, the thing I hate the most is when I buy a piece that I know I have to take off, like in the ocean, in the pool, when I shower. Like, nothing annoys me more, and I can attest to the pieces that I've had from Ana Luisa for years. You don't have to do that. You can just go ahead, hop right in the ocean. You can just get right in that pool. You can go ahead, wash your hair, wash your body in the shower. Like, it's amazing. Like, you guys see the pieces I wear in every single video. I do not take those off. Like, I just don't. I could not be bothered. And knowing my mom, this is gonna be perfect, because that woman, she detests having to do like those extra things. Like, she just has that ADHD brain, and she is like, could not be bothered. Like, I just know her. She's like, I want to be able to like put on a piece and not have to worry about it. This is so perfect. Like, Ana Luisa was made for my mom. So this is so perfect for Mother's Day. I'm so excited to send this to her. I'm gonna be sending her a little like Mother's Day package. And I just love the idea of having matching pieces with my mom. So Ana Luisa is absolutely perfect for that. Think about your mother on Mother's Day. Shop Ana Luisa. It is just so gorgeous and so worth it. You can use my link down in the description. I also have a code JC20, but that link is going to get you to all of the deals they have going on right now. So thank you so much to Ana Luisa once again for sponsoring today's video. Okay, it is currently 8:06, and I want to go ahead and make a strawberry matcha before we head out. This will be my second time making it, so I'm a little nervous, but the strawberry is a bit more puree now. I actually blended it last night, so I'm nervous and excited to see how it goes. The puree is definitely better than the first time I made it. It was just a little too chunky, so being able to blend it a little more definitely helped. I decided to make it in a glass, and I'm going to take my first meeting of the day from home, and then I'll head into the office. So I'm just going to check on some stuff, have the meeting, head to the office, and then I will see you when I get back home. Okay, just got back home. It's like 2 o'clock, 2:15, I'm not sure, but it's so nice out, so I'm going to go ahead, get changed into a swimsuit, and we're going to head to the pool.
Close your eyes, get some rest.
Good morning, happy Wednesday. I don't think I talked with you guys since I went to the pool yesterday, but you didn't miss much. I went to the pool for a couple hours, came back, I showered, and then I was on the couch all night on and off editing and doing some work stuff, so I just didn't really have updates to give you. But like I said, today's Wednesday, I have off of work, so I do have a few goals. Primarily 3 goals. I want to finish the weekly vlog. I just have the final edits to do on it, and that goes up Friday. Then I hopefully would love to finish Renegades. I'm 70% of the way through it. I'm really liking it. And then I just did the intro for the rereading my 5-star Emily Henry books. So I'm starting that today. So first up with that is going to be beach read. So I want to get a good chunk of this done as well. We are going to be going to the pool later, so that's going to be perfect to read a good chunk of this. And that's my primary plan today. So I do want to get out of the house. It's a nice day, and really I just want to be outside, fresh air, all of that. So I just packed my bag. I don't know where I want to go yet, but I at least wanted to hop on, say hello, and I will see you wherever we end up.
I've been wondering about you.
I just got their regular like matcha, and I added a half scoop of vanilla powder or something. It's so good. Like, it's the perfect sweetness for me. And then I got this parfait. It looks so good.
All I do is think about you. Your eyes, your scent, your touch is all I dream of. Now I can't live without you.
Okay, I just got to the pool. It's so nice out, so I'm gonna go ahead, set up, eat some lunch. I have some leftovers from yesterday, like this sandwich thing. It's so good. And then I'm gonna beach read. I finished Renegades when I was out at the coffee shop, so whenever we're back home, I will give you all my reading updates. Okay, I'm now back at home, so it's been a few hours since I last saw you guys. It is currently 3:09. I was probably at the pool for about 2 hours or so. I came home, I took a rinse-off shower, felt so good and clean, and then I ran over to Target really quick to pick up a prescription. If you guys watched my last weekly vlog, I finally went to go get it, and I chose the time to go when they're on their lunch break. Yeah. So I had to rebuild up that energy to go get it. I did it, so it wasn't really that eventful of a trip, so I didn't vlog it or anything, but now I'm back home and I want to give you guys reading updates. So when I was at the coffee shop, I had a lot of computer work to do. I had a lot of editing that was kind of just quiet editing, in the sense that I wasn't listening to all the speaking parts anymore. I was only dealing with all the, what are it called, B-roll, and putting music into that and finding clips that I want to put at the beginning montage, so things like that. So I picked back up the audiobook and I ended up finishing Renegades. So I think I physically read the first 50-60% of this, and then the last 40-50% I listened to only the audiobook. So I would say that yes, get the physical copy if you want and, read alongside, but I highly recommend the audiobook because although this is told in third person, you are kind of following along to different people in moments, and so I really like that having a male and female narrator instantly made me understand which POV we were really getting in those moments. So I like that and I recommend that. Literally, guys, when I finish this book, I went on Libby and I checked out the audiobook for the second one, and then I went onto my library app, my local library app, and put a hold on the second book. So yeah, no, we're continuing this series. Why isn't this talked about more? That's what I want to know, because I think I've only seen Rachel talk about it, primarily on YouTube. So this was so good. I don't know what rating I want to give it, and I think I've already talked about what this book is at the beginning of the video, so I don't really want to give a synopsis of it again, but I would just say that I loved it. It was so fun, and I really liked how they played. Nova is a, 16-year-old at this point, and she just felt 16, she felt 16 that had been through some stuff and was definitely capable and had those kind of, special abilities, obviously, that made her enhanced, but at the same time, she was just portrayed as a teenager, and I like that. As far as, they kind of throw in this little subplot of romance, but I'm okay, this isn't our fantasy romance stories that are I'm sorry, wait, I know I was totally rooting for this to happen, but at the same time, how old is she? You know what I mean? But I felt that was just a cute little teen romance thing they had in there. But the overall plot of the superheroes and having to figure out kind of how the good guys cannot always be good guys and how the bad guys may be doing bad things at times, but in the end, they are really wanting the justice, the equality, all of that, and we kind of put everyone on these two different sides as if it's black and white, and put, superheroes up on this pedestal, but it's you guys don't know everything that they're doing. And then same things with the villains, in this case the anarchists, okay, but what was the primary goal of like what they're rooting for. And I like how Nova's character, how she's infiltrating the Renegades to, in the end, want to take them down from within. But I love that she is finding the balance of like voicing her true thoughts and opinions to Adrian, who is the like son of like, well, he's the adopted son. Not his birth parents, but he's the son of like these two main leaders in the Renegades. And so obviously he's going to have that influence and that kind of mindset of like the Renegades are the best, you know what I mean? And so I love that her being involved with him and his team and everything, how she's able to communicate to him her thoughts and like, hey, no, I think everyone's kind of doing bad things at times, and the anarchist like ultimate goal wouldn't have allowed people like us to walk on the streets, even though they've not done amazing things the whole time. I don't know, I just really liked how she voiced her thoughts in a controlled way that obviously wouldn't give away like, I hate the Renegades, you know what I mean? So I liked it a lot, and I really like Nova, and I like Adrian as well. I like the whole like secrets that are being held between the both of them. I love how smart Nova is. I love how the family element of this I think is only going to grow, and I love the plot twist at the end. Like, y'all, I'm talking the last paragraph plot twist that it made me go to Google, where I was like, wait, is that what what? And I had to be like, guys, I need to know if this is like my correct interpretation. So yeah, that's why I said picking up book 2 immediately. This was so good, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. And then I picked up this book when I was mainly at the pool, so I read the first 80 pages of Beach Read, and so I'm doing the reading vlog on this, so I'm not going to talk too much on it here, but the reread is just hitting different. It's just hitting different. Oh my god, this is my first reread, like, ever. So I just didn't know what to expect going into it, and I'm just loving this book so much. Like, it's just hitting in such a different way because I know everything that happens, or at least at this point have a vague memory of things that happen throughout this book that I'm like, like, I know you guys are referencing something that we don't know the full picture of until later, but I already know it. So these moments are just hitting so much more for me right now, and I think that's what makes a reread so fun. So I'm excited to just like continue this and continue the video. Like, thinking about just Emily Henry's books always give so much summer, and I think that this is gonna make me want to buy book merch. Yeah, I don't know who has it. Maybe it's just like House of Jupiter was the store that like had about like Pete's books and stuff. I'd have to find which store. There's a store that I feel like had a sweatshirt about Pete's bookstore or whatever. Like, that's in here. It's referencing this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna go update this reading vlog now though, and I will touch base with you guys later. Good morning, happy Thursday. I cannot believe it's already Thursday because the weekend's gonna be here so fast, which makes me excited because next week, starting Monday, I have a full week off of work, which I'm just very much looking forward to. I'm thinking that the next weekly vlog, I'm gonna title it like a week in my life as a full-time booktuber, because that's like essentially what it's gonna be. Like, I'm not doing anything with my normal full-time job, but it's just gonna be as if I was doing this for a full week, which kind of makes me excited to just kind of play pretend for a week. So I'm thinking about doing that. But you guys saw this morning I made a honey pecan cream cheese like on a toasted bagel situation. So good. And then I grabbed one of these, so now that I'm done eating that, I'm going to focus on drinking this and then grabbing a full big thing of water with some liquid IV for an extra hydrated boost because, yeah, I sunburned my face. So we've addressed it. We're moving on. But today is a work day, so I'm just kind of slowly getting around, and I've already like checked messages on my phone, like Teams messages, and then I'm currently uploading the weekly vlog for tomorrow. So that's doing its thing. I figured I would do it now when I don't have to be on my computer. Like full-fledged, I can kind of just on and off be on it checking things. So that is going on now, and I am gonna probably continue doing a little bit of reading on Beach Read. So I actually made it to the 50% mark last night, and like I'm gonna save the update really for the other video, but this book, it's hitting more this time around, which I just love. So I do want to actually finish this today, so I'm going to prioritize this, but I would love to start a second book today. I'm thinking Heartless Hunter, maybe? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I will kind of touch base with you guys later after I've done some work, done a bit of reading on this, updating that video, and then maybe like when we are starting that second book. Okay, I put on some makeup, so I feel like I just look bronzed rather than burnt. But guys, I love this top. This is also, let me like just show you guys a little better. But this is also from the same like Hawaii shop that I said I got the top from like the beginning of the video. I don't know what it was that trip, but like I could not stop walking over to that shop. It's like right across from where we were staying. And like I just kept buying things. Like, I don't know what money I thought I had at that time, but I just kept purchasing. This entire outfit is actually from there. Like, these jeans, I love them. They're so comfortable. And then I just, like, love, oh my gosh. Okay, it's currently 10:30. I got to 75% of this book, and now I'm going to head to the office for a few hours and get some work done, come back this afternoon, continue on with this because I want to finish this today, and then maybe start a second book. I really am leaning towards Heartless Hunter. I think that would be perfect to kind of break up this, like the romance, summary romance. I feel like then a good fantasy would be perfect. So that's where I'm at. I will see you guys when I get home. Okay, I just got back home. I just grabbed one of these from my fridge to try. So I got a 3-pack of these for just $3, and it's the Good and Gather brand. So it's Target's brand, and I'm used to having, I don't know, it's the name brand of it. I just don't know what brand it is, but my work always has them stocked, and I love them. So it is white cheddar cheese, cranberries, and almonds. So it's just like a perfect little snack to have, and it's honestly perfect for like the pool, but your girl cannot go to the pool today, even though it is literal perfection outside, like 72 degrees, blue skies, but I cannot risk getting burnt. Like I have makeup on today to hide all the redness under there. Yeah, so we're not going to the pool today, but I do want to maybe sit on my balcony and do a little bit of reading, or maybe just sit on the couch and look outside. That way I'm in air conditioning, but I can see the blue skies. This is so good. So if you go to Target, totally get these because like they're just so easy and cheap. Okay, I'm gonna figure out my game plan. I'm thinking I just want to go ahead and finish Beach Read. That's kind of my current goal. Okay, it's now 4 o'clock and I have finished Beach Read. I just did all the updates for the other video. I just love this book, okay? I just love this book so much, and I'm very glad that I decided to do a reread of this. Now, for Goodreads, like, would I just update this and be like, I now read it again, and like change the dates? I don't know, what do you do? Okay, that's just like a me problem, who cares? But this book is done, and I'm going to think about which book I want to pick up next. Okay, it's only been about 20 minutes or so, but there was something I wanted to share with you guys, and I didn't think I had talked about it yet. So, a few months ago, I had tried out Libro FM, which is like Audible. You know, like, it is an app, and, you know, they have a website as well that you can get audiobooks, and it's similar where you can have a monthly subscription and things like that. And I liked it. There was nothing like wrong with it. I just didn't want to have another subscription. And so I had decided though recently to apply for their like influencer program, if you will. It's just like so weird to say, but that's what it is. And they accepted me, which was so exciting. And so I currently have 3 books in my library that I desperately need to listen to. So it is currently April 18th. And I have funny story that I could listen to right now. Guys, I am struggling, but I'm going to be so honest, I don't want to listen to it until I have a physical book. I don't know why. I mean, the book comes out at this point. It comes out Tuesday, and I have a pre-order on it, so I think I'll get it Wednesday maybe. So at this point, I'm like, okay, like, you're literally getting it next week. Like, just wait. If it was something like I got this like months ago, then maybe I'd be more inclined to want to like go ahead and listen to it without the physical book. But at this point, I'm just gonna wait. And then I have How to End a Love Story. I'm very intrigued by this one. I've seen a lot of great reviews, and this is one I think I'd be fine to just listen to the audiobook. Like, I don't think I would want or feel the need to have the physical copy. And then, like, so that's a new release. And then along the lines of that, like, this is already out as well, is Home is Where the Bodies Are, which just sounded so intriguing to me. Okay, I'm going to read you guys the synopsis because it just blew my mind. So, after their mother passes, 3 estranged siblings reunite to sort out her estate. Beth, the oldest, never left home. She stayed with her mom, caring for her until the very end. Nicole, the middle child, has been kept at arm's length due to her ongoing battle with a serious drug addiction. Michael, the youngest, lives out of state and hasn't been back to their small Wisconsin town since their father ran out on them 7 years before. While going through their parents' belongings, the siblings stumble upon a collection of home videos and decide to visit those happier memories. However, the nostalgia is cut short when one of the VHS tapes reveals a night back in 1999 that none of them have any recollection of. On screen, their father appears covered in blood. What follows is a dead body and a pact between their parents to get rid of it before the video abruptly ends. So now the 3 siblings must now decide whether to leave the past in the past or uncover the dark secret their mother took to her grave. That sounds nuts, and I feel like that would be such a good audiobook, so I am very excited to do that one. I may start that today. Like, that could be kind of fun. Maybe I'll do that, but I also desperately need to start Heartless Hunter because that is due back at the library, I think, next Tuesday, so I want to have that read. So I may start that physically and listen to that audiobook. I haven't decided yet. I need to continue on with the new releases vlog. So I have 2 books right now that I need to read for it, and then I want to read a funny story with that, but that's not until next week. So I have 2 books that I could choose to start that, but then I also like having a non-video book, like I talked about, to be able to talk with you guys and just generally be able to read, not really think about filming it. So I'm going to think on it, but those are just some like exciting reading updates and like upcoming reads that I'm excited for. So I cannot believe it is only April 18th and I've read 9 books. Who am I? And I have next week off of work. Like, I'm going to be able to get so much reading done if I want. Like, if that's the route I want to take of just sitting and reading and rotting, I'm excited to have the opportunity. So I just feel like it's been such a good reading month, and I'm excited to just finish out April and see what else it brings. Okay, I took a shower, and then I was just in this mindset of cooking. Like, I was like, I'm going to make dinner. I forgot to include you guys any step of the way, but it's finished. I was starting to eat it, and I was like, okay, at least show the camera what you made, because this HelloFresh meal, so good. This is the recipe card. So it's vegan, sweet potato, and black bean tostadas. Okay, and then this is the outcome. I feel like, honestly, I mean, they're pretty close. You can get the resemblance. I'm just going to go ahead and eat this, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I cannot believe it's Friday. I'm so just like happy. I'm just happy, and it's a good feeling, especially when I look outside and it is absolute gloom galore. I think it will be sunny later on, but just a gloomy start to the day, but like I'm still feeling just like this happy, and that feels so good. It's currently 7:30. I was listening to Peter Mon's like vlog from last night as I was getting ready. I tell you guys, like, these long type videos are my favorite because I just listen to them like a podcast. Like, I will sit and watch sometimes, or I'll have it on my phone and I'll like glance at it as things are happening. But like, I just love having videos on when I'm doing other things. So this is just perfect. Wait, what is this? I got an email. Whoa. I was approved, but I didn't like, okay. I was like sort of gifted this lit fic called Devil is Fine. I'm gonna have to look more about what it's about. But it's one of those things where it's like I marked that like I want to read or I like literary fiction, and so like the company that publisher, the publisher or whatever reached out to me about a specific book that is lit fic. Okay, well I'll have to check out like what it's about, because off the top of my head I don't know. But they're like, oh, like I saw you like this, so you're like kind of pre-approved if you want to read this book. Anyways, I'm gonna leave here in about 15 minutes to go meet my friend for coffee. If you watched last week's weekly vlog, I met the same friend on Wednesday and we're going to go to Wall Riders, and then there's like a mishap where like they were closed, but they didn't announce they were closed. It was messy. So we ended up having to go to a different shop, and we went to Reborn Coffee, which turned out to be so good, and I will be back. But today we're like, no, seriously, like let's go back to Wall Riders. They will be open. We'll get our ube matcha. It's gonna be great. So that's where we are off to this morning. I definitely woke up this morning with a headache, and I know it's dehydration. Like, I just know it. So I still have my water from yesterday, which is the problem. So I've been drinking on this, and I've got to finish this morning. So I'm going to work on that. But yeah, I got ready, and this is my, like, just everyday makeup. And I don't even have, like, a powdered bronzer on. I put a little bit of, like, the Milk makeup, like, it's like a contour stick. Like, I put that on spots for contouring, but that's it. So I just feel like we're slowly getting sun-kissed, and that makes me so happy. I didn't have to put like extra coverage on. Like yesterday I had to put like a foundation type thing over my little it's the Flawless Filter like dupe, like e.l.f.'s dupe, and I like it equally. So like, guys, please go get that product. Like, don't get whose is it? Anastasia, maybe? Charlotte Tilbury? Flawless Filter? I think it's Charlotte Tilbury. And yeah, so don't get that one for like $48 or something. Get the $14 e.l.f. one. Guys, it's so good. Like, I love it. Like, that's my base 99% of the time. And then I just put on like a bit of concealer places. But yesterday I had to put on like a full coverage type of foundation because of how red I was. Anyways, I don't really have a reading update for you guys. I brought back with me, like, brought back from the living room into my bedroom last night, the Heartless Hunter, and I wanted to start it, and then I was like, oh, well, you have to make your thumbnail for the weekly vlog, so I did that, which turned out so cute. And then I was like, okay, but hey, queen, like, love you the most, but today isn't Friday, it's Thursday, so you have to do a customer delivery. Like, it was 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh, right. I have a delivery for a customer I have to do. So I did that, and by the time I was done with that, I was just kind of like getting tired. I was like, okay, don't read just to be able to say you started this book. Like, just go to bed. So I did. I think I was knocked out by 10. It was lovely. I was definitely tired. So I slept good. I woke up at 6:30 on my own today. I had an alarm set for 7, so it just felt kind of nice to wake up like first on my own. I didn't wake up like fully rested, like, okay, like, let's get up, but like I was just waking up on my own, and I think that's nice because then it allowed me to like actually like get out of bed probably like 6:45. So okay, I am going to get like my bag packed. I think we're just going for coffee, and I'm not going to stay after. I'm just going to go have coffee, and then when she needs to leave for work, I will come back home. So I will check in with you guys later. I'll get a few clips of us there, but I'll mainly just see you guys when I get back. Okay, it's been a couple hours. It's like 11:30, 11:40, something like that. I went and I was gonna say coffee, but I went and I had matcha with my friend. That ube matcha, chef's kiss. It's so good. And so we just caught up a bit. We had to cut it short because she had to go to work and I had to get back here because my other friend was coming to take care of the spiders that were in my garage. God bless God bless. They are now gone. I feel bad. Guys, I genuinely feel bad because they were daddy long legs that do not harm humans. Like I don't think they have teeth, maybe, but there was like 5 of them in my single car garage, and I think one of them laid eggs next to my door. Like the one that was kind of huddled up next to my door. And I was like, and that's where I draw the line. I'm so sorry, but now you need to go. So then I was trying to figure out like just a pest control place, and I couldn't find one that was reasonable, and I was just nervous. So then my friend's like, I'll just come take care of it. And I was like, God bless you. So I didn't get like the area sprayed, but they got rid of the ones that were in there. And that right now, good enough for me. Free. And we love that. So that's taken care of. I feel so much better. Like, so much better. It was definitely stressing me out just trying to think of like who to call and what place was reputable, not spend like $200 for no reason. So I was just like stressing. So good to have that taken care of. My friend and I were actually going to get dinner tomorrow night. So we had coffee this morning. Her and I are getting dinner tomorrow. And so she can continue her story because I'm like, girl, I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, I need to know. But I feel like it's a good conversation in person. Like, yeah, we could just call each other later, but I feel like I need to know in person, and we're seeing each other tomorrow night. So we gotta figure out where we want to go, but I owe her dinner for the godsend she is for helping me with the whole car stuff and like going with me and like just being a real trooper in that whole thing. I'm like, I owe you dinner. And she's like, no, you don't. I'm like, no, but I do. Like, but I do. So we're going tomorrow. And that will be so good just to like go and have dinner somewhere. And now it is, like I said, 11:30. So I do have a list. Okay, let me pull it up. I did make a to-do list for today, and it's kind of hefty. So I don't know what I'm doing, just hanging out, having a good time. Okay, I want to start the second book for the new releases vlog. I want to import the footage for this weekly vlog so far into Final Cut Pro. I do want to spend some time rough cutting this vlog. Then I need to organize the footage that I have so far for the new releases vlog, organize the footage for the rereading my 5-star Emily Henry vlog thing, and then I want to also start Heartless Hunter today and draft up a Patreon post about the movie night interest. So I also want to post this on YouTube, maybe like post a poll about it as well, but I talked about it in the last weekly vlog, but I was just brainstorming the different tiers I wanted. So in summary here, I wanted that tier 1 to be the $1 what it is now. I wanted tier 2 to be a $3 one that you got more. So immediately you get early access to all my videos. That would be ad-free. And then on top of that though, I wanted to add something like extras, like something that's community-based that we could do together, but I didn't want it to be book focused. Like I didn't want that one to be the like book club thing. So I thought of like a movie night thing where at least twice a month, but I'd love to do it more if I can. We have like a movie night where it's like using like the Disney Plus or Netflix like watch party stuff that you could just like kind of send out a link or something and people can just join in and we can watch it live. You'd have a chat that we could have for that, so that exclusive access. And then I wanted the third tier to be $5 for the initial like book club part where you get video for what the book choices are. I do like just a short little sit down video. These are like the 4 options or whatever, what these books are about, and then like posting a poll and you'd get to choose what book we read. And then I would also make a short video announcing that book, and then we'd have obviously a book club, also exclusive chat, and you'd be talking about that book. And I don't know, there could be something else with that, I forgot. And then the last tier, the 4th tier, would be $8 and you would get a reading vlog for that book club pick, and you would get a bonus video for just like Patreon in general. Maybe it's another reading vlog, maybe it's a day in my life, maybe it's a book haul, like I don't know what it would be. It'd just be a bonus video. And I feel like there was something else with that one as well, but maybe that was it. So the last tier, obviously you'd get everything below that. So that's like a very short summed up thing. And what I'm thinking is I want to start the book club in June, but I would make the first month of it where you just get in for $1. Like just do the $1 Patreon fee or whatever, and we would do our book club together in June. And that way in July I would start the actual different like tiers, and you could choose if you want to stay in the book club and actually do it, but like this way you can kind of get a taste of what it could be like. It'll be a learning curve for me, so bear with me, but it would at least give you a vision of what that could be like and is that worth it to you. So that's the idea that I have right now, and I definitely want to make a video probably dedicated to that. But I just want to throw it out here, so if anyone's watching and have feedback, that'd be great. But I'm also going to post something about it on the YouTube like community page, something about it in Patreon right now. But yeah, that's like where I'm at. So I wanted to make those posts. That's all I have here. But I also realized I really need to go to the grocery store. Like, I went last Friday, so it makes sense that like I need food now. So I'm thinking we should go to Trader Joe's again, because there's one thing I want to get, like a snack, that I was like, oh my god, I can finally be a Trader Joe's girly. I was going to say something else that rhymed with Joe, and I just realized I'm not going to, but if you know, you know. Like, it's like a thing, you know? So I'm thinking we should go there, and then there's the Target that's right next to it, so I can stop over there and pick up anything else that I might need. So I'm thinking we should do that, and we should just go now. Like, get it done with, and then that way we're back home, and I can work on all the other things that I said I wanted to do. So I'm going to get ready to just go do that. I'm going to wear what I'm wearing. I'm just going to like grab my jacket, make sure my bag's packed, and we will head over to Trader Joe's. Okay, I don't know the last clip that I had with you guys and what time it was. I want to say it was what, like 11:45, and I was like, hey guys, let's go get groceries. Well, we are going to go do that, but instead we're going to go to the Target that's like right here. I spent the last couple hours dealing with car insurance. And I don't even want to talk about it, but just know it's been a process. Ever since I got the car, it's just been a process. And I don't know why it isn't simpler. I don't know who makes it difficult, if it's the insurance providers, or if it's the state of California, or if it's both. Nonetheless, it's just demoralizing. I just hate this process. So either way, I desperately need groceries. So we are gonna go head to Target and let's just go get something so I can eat. Okay, just got back from Target. I know that I got a couple clips, but honestly, halfway through, I just became so fixated on thinking about the car insurance, finances in general, and I was just like, I was just so caught up in it. I didn't even think about the camera. So I do want to show you guys a quick haul because of that. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. I spent more money than I wanted. I mean, granted, I did buy like a $7 Mother's Day card that I probably could have made myself. But it's so perfect that I could not get it. But I was like, okay, well, that didn't help the situation. So let's be quick. I got these things again. I need to look up, like, I wouldn't say a dupe, but like who else makes these types of things, because they are so good. I'm spending like $4 and I don't understand why. We've got another thing of cookies. I did get things that like I know hopefully some will last me more than just a week, and others I'm just aware like I just spent money this week and it will last me this week. Got some more cheese. I got a thing of Uncrustables. I was trying to get some stuff that like I can just grab when I think about going to the pool, when I think about lunches and just eating substance when I'm not in the mood to cook. Try to think about that again. I got more of the turkey sausage patties. I like these a lot more than I thought I would because I'm not really like a sausage person, but I kept eating them. And then I got like, it has a dinosaur or no, that's a hippopotamus. Anyways, stuffed mini rigatoni in marinara sauce with hidden vegetables. I don't know, it just looked like an easy meal to like just throw into like probably the microwave. I got some strawberries, some to eat, some to make more of a strawberry matcha this week. I got 2 cans of black beans, some green onions, that cheese I mentioned, some green peppers, and some tortillas to make some like versions of like tacos and quesadillas. I got a thing of SpaghettiOs. I was out of my 1 can in my pantry. And then I got 2 packs. So I got the protein pack quick bites. So this is just like some cheese and turkey sausage. And then I got the quick bites. That's the like white cheddar cheese with the craisins and almonds. These are just perfect like afternoon snacks, breakfast things, but also for like the pool and stuff. I got a thing of strawberry fruit snacks. I think I got like a pack of these at some point there, like just one single pack, and I like devoured them. So I thought these could be good to have in the pantry. The tortillas. Okay, that makes me feel better because I was just like, I spent like $86 and I was just like, no girl, like how did you do that? Like what did you buy? And I had to get more olive oil and like just spray oil. So that mixed with like a $7 card. That makes me feel better because I was just like, what? Like, girl, seriously. So I did get this $3 mini stoneware bowl. And it's perfect because I don't have a small bowl that I can microwave. But also, I was thinking about like my matcha stuff. Like, I think this could be perfect to like whisk the matcha in. So I grabbed this. I honestly would love a 4-pack. I feel like these are perfect. But I was just like, just get one. You're fine. It's all you actually need right now. I got a thing of cinnamon raisin bagels. Okay, so every Monday, my office, one of the people that works there always brings in Einstein bagels. Love her. And I've been always gravitating towards the cinnamon like raisin one. And so I was like, okay, how about you just get some at home? Just get some at home. So we're doing that. Guys, I kid you not. When she brought them last time, I think I had 3 that day. Like I went like 2 for breakfast and then like another one in the afternoon. I don't know what happened. Anyways, the last thing I got were some eggs. And these are like good ones and they were on sale. And I was like, yes, thank you. Thank you. So that's what I got. Makes me feel better that I got some of the household items like that I just normally wouldn't purchase. That's probably like there is probably like $10. I'm hoping no more than that. And then like $17 when I think about the card. $20 if I include the bowl. So when I think about only spending $66-ish on regular groceries, I feel a lot better. But I gotta do my finances this week. I think I did it a couple, like I don't think I did it last weekend. I might have, I just don't think I did. So I need to go through them again. Like I want to every single weekend. And I just like going through and seeing like what's my account out now? What is like maybe my credit card balance? What is this balance? Like whatever bills are, what's coming out between now and my next paycheck? What's like left over? It's like just things like that. So I need to do that tomorrow and I'm a bit more motivated now. I was like, I looked at my account today as I thought I was gonna purchase 6 months worth of car insurance and then I was like, oh, that's cute. Okay, I feel like that's less in your account than you thought you had. So I just need to like think on it. Anyways, I will check in with you guys after I put this stuff away and kind of have a better plan. I had a to-do list. Remember that? Remember that to-do list? None of it's checked off. None of it. So we have quite the afternoon ahead of us. And obviously I can work stuff over the weekend. Like I just had also stuff to do on the weekend. So it's fine. Can you tell I'm like a little stressed? Like I'm like not that stressed. It's just like a little bit. I think I'll feel better once I get some stuff off my to-do list. I'm hungry, starving maybe. So I'm going to have some of the stuff that I bought and I'll check in with you guys whenever we're going to make progress on that to-do list. Okay, it's been, I don't know how long it's been, but it's currently 4 o'clock and I'm finally ready to just like get the ball rolling on some stuff. So I have a root beer. This is like cracking open a cold one on a Friday night. Like this is what it feels like to me. Root beer. My mom told me she was going home to have a margarita. And I'm like, I love that for you. I just love root beer so much. Okay. The first thing I think I want to do is go through like my SD cards and organize some stuff. So I do want to import the footage from this weekly vlog on this SD card, but in the meantime, I'm going to go through the new releases vlog footage so far and the Emily Henry reread vlog so far and just organize that footage, like go through it, delete the extra clips and such, and then go from there, and that's when I'll probably take this SD card, start doing stuff. So I'm watching Peter Mon, as I do, and I'm just going to continue on with this. I am going to probably watch some booktube. There's actually a lot of videos that came out today, but I'm kind of behind on a couple others, so I don't know what I'll do after this. Maybe there's more Peter Mon to watch. So I have to do that first. Like, I can't explain what it is. Anyways, I will check in with you guys later, but I'll get a few clips of me just kind of doing nonsense. Okay, it's a little bit later, but not that much. It's currently 5:30, and for the last like 20 minutes, I'd say, I've just been chilling because I finished a bunch of my to-do lists. So I organized all of the footage I wanted to for the 2 like other reading vlogs I'm doing. I organized all of this weekly vlog up until this point, that SD card I had used to then like work on that and importing that now to Final Cut Pro. So now I have my SD card back and I can talk with you guys again. And then I drafted the posts for Patreon and the 2 posts for YouTube community page so that I could kind of get better feedback, hopefully, on the second tier that I want to add for Patreon that I talked about earlier. So I drafted those, and then now I'm chilling. The other things like left on my list is I do want to spend some time rough cutting if I can on the weekly vlog, but it's just so late already. Like, I don't know when all the footage is going to import. It's working on it. It's just a lot of footage. And then I wanted to start 2 books. So I'm not going to start 2 books. I think I'm going to start the new releases vlog book, like the second one for that, tomorrow so that I can just easily film for it. I'm just not in the mood to like film for that today, but today I would like to start Heartless Hunter. You can't see it. Oh, there. Or start that one, or start the audiobook for something about bodies and dead bodies. It's like a thriller mystery situation. So I have the audiobook from Libro FM. I talked about it. Now I think about it, I talked about it in this video already. So I'm thinking about those 2. Maybe both. Maybe both. Nonetheless, I am eating a snack. I love these things. And I brought out my journal so I could journal today, even if it's just a few lines, just to get it going. And then I want to start thinking about next week and what I may want to do, and like just kind of how maybe like I want to treat that week. If there's another video I want to film besides the weekly vlog. I mean, I say that as if I'm not already filming 2 other videos. Hi. Hi. So maybe I'll post a poll on like my Instagram or something and see what video someone may want to see. Someone. Just one person. Just ask a stranger, hey, what video should I film? But I think it would be fun to maybe have that next week as well. So we'll see. But for now, I will continue watching YouTube. I'm currently watching Larry's Coachella video. I love it. I love her videos because they're always long. This one's 45 minutes and I'm just so happy. So, oh my gosh, I just look so sun-kissed. Okay, I will say, little bummed I couldn't spend some more time outside today. Like, the insurance stuff just completely derailed my day. But I think this weekend we should be able to get some time, and I do feel good about how today was overall. Like, I don't want the insurance stuff to completely, like, I don't know, have a negative impact on today overall, because I really did have like an amazing morning and just like start to the day. I got stuff done. I went grocery shopping and all this. Like, I'm working on the footage stuff now. So like, I've done a lot of good today, and I've watched YouTube, and it did end up being a very beautiful day. So I don't want that to, like, just the couple hours of the insurance that kind of, I don't know, messed with my mindset for a bit. Like, I don't want it to overshadow the other good things that happened today. So that's just kind of where I'm at. I'm working on it. But yeah, I am going to continue kind of chilling, thinking about things as far as next week and maybe what I want to do. And I will check in with you guys just when I have an update. Maybe I'll check in again tonight, and maybe I'll just see you in the morning. Good morning, happy Saturday. I think it's like 8:30 or so. I just got out of bed and I'm grabbing this because I woke up with another headache today and I desperately want a matcha, like so bad, but I'm telling myself no until I drink a full thing of water. So I think I'm gonna also grab a packet of liquid IV. We're gonna drink this first before I can make any additional drink. I have work to do first thing, so I think I'm going to put on an audiobook and get some work done. Okay, it's much later now. It's like 1 o'clock. And when I told you guys this morning, like, hey, I'm gonna get to work and I think I'm gonna start an audiobook, I didn't intend I'm gonna finish said audiobook. I don't know what happened, but I finished it. So I started Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. And I had the audiobook from Libro FM. And guys, 10 out of 10, recommend. Libro FM. I think I talked about it already on here, but in case I didn't, it's not like a sponsorship or thing, whatever. It's just, they are like Audible, same like amount for your subscription. I think it's like $14.99 or whatever. But if you were to purchase a book from Libro FM, then that, like, part of that proceed goes to like local bookstores, and you can choose which bookstore I believe you even want it to go to. So that's just so cool. It's like the small things, right? So I love that, and I just think that that's just like such a cool thing to do. So yeah, Libra FM, shout out. I don't know if I have like even a referral link or anything. I'll link it down below if I do, if I have anything to help you, even if it's just a plain link that I get like nothing from, but totally recommend. Okay, so this book, what the heck? It was such a great audiobook. So it's like a mystery. Well, I think it's probably classified as a mystery thriller, but there, for me, wasn't like thrilling moments, but it was definitely like a very interesting mystery. And it was such a great audiobook because you had different narrators for the kids. I say kids, but it's like adults. And it's just the way they told the story. It felt like I was listening to a true crime documentary, and I was just like, listening this story unfold and getting the different like people involved, like their, I don't know, their story, their viewpoint. Like, it was just so interesting. I think I'm giving it like 4 stars because I was intrigued the entire time. Like, I think I don't know, like the more I read thrillers, it is harder to get it up to like that 4.5, 5, unless it's like this just crazy story. But the 4-star is like, I enjoyed this book immensely. Like, it was so entertaining the whole time, and it was a great audiobook. Hello, I listened to it in one sitting. So do with that what you will, but that was really great. I think it was released. Hold on, I feel like it was like just released. Oh, published date, April 30th. So it comes out at the end of this month. My bad. Okay. I'm a part of like Libro FM's like audiobook listening advanced listening copy program. So I guess that was one of the like ARCs that were on there. ALCs? That just doesn't feel right. I'm gonna still call it an ARC. But yeah, that was so good. Okay, I'm going to figure out a game plan now that the sun's coming out. It's been gloomy up until now. It's now 1 o'clock and the sun is peeking out. We're now getting some blue sky, so would love to go outside for a little bit. I did a bunch of work stuff, went through my finances. Yay, I do feel better doing that. Definitely better. And then I planned out the rest of the videos for April. At least all what I'm like knowing for sure that I'm doing now. I'm considering doing a 24-hour readathon. Like a true try to stay up for 24 hours readathon. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that next week when I'm off work. But as far as the other videos I have, like I know the weekly vlog, I know the new releases vlog, I know the Emily Henry reread, all of those, like figuring out when those are going up and then having to mix in what I'm filming next week and the like April wrap up. Excuse me. That's crazy. So just planning all of that out and figuring out like when all those go up. So I've done that, and what I had on here today was to start the rule book. So that's sitting there, and I think we will go start that now for the new releases vlog. But then I also wanted to get 50% of the way through Heartless Hunter. Now, I'm having an issue if I want to continue that. I didn't plan on doing this audiobook thing, so my bad. But the Heartless Hunter situation, I started it last night, but like I kid you not, I could not read a single page once. Like I had to read it at least twice before I could move on. Like I just could not compute what was going on, and I don't know, it just wasn't super easy for me to read in the moment, but I don't know if it's because like I was tired, my brain just wasn't functioning. So we'll see. I got 20 pages in and I was like, okay, I could see how this could be better. But then I was like reading the synopsis because I really wasn't sure of it, and I'm like, I don't know if this is interesting to me. So I'm thinking I may not want to read it. So for now, I like may not want to read it, at least right now. That's just kind of where I'm at. I don't know, like I just saw someone post a great review or like that they loved it, and so I was like, oh, like I'll pick it up from the library. And then it came and I was like, you know, I actually have no idea what it's about. But then I was just like thinking about it, and then like the first introduction, I don't know, I didn't get great vibes from the first 20 pages. Like as far as like the characters, I was just like, okay. Yeah. So I'm probably going to read another chapter or two just to kind of feel out the other characters that have yet been introduced, and then kind of figure out if I want to continue it. But for now, I think I'm going to get ready to go to the pool, and I'm going to grab the rule book and continue on with the new releases vlog. Okay, well, I got ready to go to the pool, and the pool's closed for maintenance, so boo, that sucks. Who does maintenance on a Saturday? Probably should have scheduled that for a different time, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, I really want to go outside, so I'm trying to think about where I could go that's like close. So I'm going to think on it, change out of a swimsuit, because no matter what, no matter where I'm going, I'm not going to be sitting there in a bikini top. And I grabbed a hat so I wouldn't burn my face, but now I'm not going to really need that, so I'm going to change into something, and I will see you whenever I figure out what I want to do. I just wanted to come on and give an update before I head out to dinner with my friend. So I think we last talked when I was at the coffee shop, or at least when I was heading there. So I did a lot of good work there. I got a lot of editing done on this vlog, which just felt really good to get a kind of like head start on it. And I still have obviously the rest of like clips from today and then tomorrow to add to it. But I feel like the first time just going through all the audio clips is so hard because you have to listen to everything and find the spots that you have to edit out, and it's just like it can be time consuming. So I thought it was really good to just spend time doing that today, and I was in such a good like headspace with it. I was so focused. And then I also started the second book for the new releases vlog. Oh my gosh, guys, I am loving it. I just filmed the update for that video. I'm loving that book so much. It's just off to a great start, which had me thinking about Heartless Hunter, because I'm like 90 pages into this book and I feel like I'm able to just fly through it and read it so easily, like without an audiobook. And something about me is when I'm just reading physically, I'm a slow reader. So when I have a book like this that I feel like I'm flying through, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was struggling to read Heartless Hunter, not because I thought it was boring, but because like I was just finding it hard to read. So I don't know if it was just how late it was. I don't know if I just wasn't at the brain capacity. I have no idea. So I was nervous about picking that book back up today. I still think I do. Like I still think I want to pick it back up, and just know that I need to pick it up when I have a bit more brain power and energy to know if like that will help me read the book. And I just like can't read it obviously when I'm tired. So that is where I'm at with like a reading standpoint. I'm going to utilize the time that I'm at dinner with importing more footage from the vlog up to this point, and that way tomorrow when I want to do more editing, I've just already done one step for it. I don't have to wait for all the footage to import to do more editing. I'll just import it now when I'm away and my computer can huff and puff all at once. I was trying to think if there's anything else, but I don't think there is. It's been a really good Saturday so far. I was thinking how I thought my friend and I maybe agreed she could come over and use the pool tomorrow, like we could hang out, but the pool was closed earlier, so I'm curious if it would be open today. I don't know. I'll have to bring that up to her. So that's where I'm at. I will probably just see you guys tomorrow morning. I doubt I'll want to film anything when I get home. Good morning. Happy Sunday. This is like my first time talking for the day. Interesting. It is currently 9:20. I just spent the last like hour doing some work stuff on my computer, and now I'm just like at a stopping point that I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. It is gloomy. Shocker. I mean, it's supposed to be sunny today, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to think of what to do. I mean, I just don't want to sit at home, so that's where I'm struggling. But it's like, don't spend money. Last night was so fun with my friend. I loved it because I think I told you guys on Friday morning when we got coffee or matcha. I think I told you how she was telling me a story and she was like, I still have 15 minutes like left of it, but like we had to cut it short because like I had to get back home and she had to go to work. And so that 15 minutes, it's like a girl 15 minutes. Like the last 15 minutes of her story was like 3 hours. And I wouldn't want it any less. Like, I just love a good story. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta catch up on everything so that we can just like be caught up. And then now if something happens, then she can just like message me about it and we can like go from there versus waiting until next week and then have another 5-hour debrief. It's insane. But that was so fun. It was so fun. And so we went over and we had like these burrito things, and then we got McDonald's ice cream cones and sat in our car for another like hour and a half or something. It was so great. Then I came home and I sat on my couch. I made the mistake of sitting on my couch for like 45 minutes because then I didn't want to get up. Finally made it to bed. And I knocked out probably around like 12:45. I don't know. Something like that. Now we're here. I didn't do any more reading yesterday and I definitely want to. Oh, there's my friend's FaceTiming me. Okay, we're headed back to a new favorite spot of mine, but first we just got to the library and I'm gonna drop off the books just right outside. I just dropped off my books. I have my sunroof open. It already feels so nice out. And I want to head to, it's called the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. They have quite a few locations around Southern California. Like, I think it's, I mean, a branch, you know what I mean? It's across the United States, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just talking about, like, there are a couple locations around Southern California. And it's becoming my new favorite spot. This will be, like, my third time going the last week. Hi. But in better financial news, I got the app that allowed me to get a free drink. So today it will be free. We love that. And so to help with that, I was gonna run out the door probably like 25 minutes ago, but I hadn't eaten breakfast and I was like, you have food here, like go ahead and make breakfast so you don't feel inclined to buy something there. So I made breakfast. I had some scrambled eggs into like sausage patties, and then I packed a fruit snack in my bag. I packed my liquid IV in here, and now we are headed out. I'm just excited to go sit out, do some more editing. I already did work stuff this morning, read a bit, journal, maybe make my thumbnail. I don't know. I'm ready to have a good little time outside. Okay, I just got back from the coffee shop. It was so nice to just be outside. I think when I first got there, I was in direct sunlight and I was like, this is not going to go well if I have to actually sit in the sun the whole time, like with my laptop and everything. But shortly the people next to me left and I could like move over and just be shaded, which was just so nice. So I felt like I was there for quite a while. I left at, well, I guess we probably got there around 11. What time is it now? 2:30. Wow. Okay, yeah. So I had a great, just like, session. Like, I was doing a lot of work stuff, and then I did more editing on this video, and I just felt so good about it. And then I did read a few pages of the rule book at the end, but then I was like, okay, no, I think we're just like done. Like, I want to go home. So I just got home and I just like changed into, I don't know, just like a cozy outfit. And I'm actually going to plop on this guy, on the love sack. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is like actually my favorite hobby. You stand up here and then I just fall back. I'm like a kid, 110%. So I'm going to read here. While I was working, I listened to a couple hours worth of, what is the second book? It's the second book to Renegades. Is it like Archenemies or something? Something like that. I was listening to the audiobook. I haven't been able to get the physical book from my library yet, so I hadn't started it before, but then I was like, no, I really enjoyed the audiobook. When I think I said it in the, was it this video or was it the last video? I mix you guys up. I mix the weekly vlogs up so much. But when I finished Renegades, I'd listened to the last like 40-50% when I was working. And I had like read it physically the first 50 or so percent. So I realized how much I liked the audiobook. So that's why I was like, you know what, I think you can just listen to the audiobook and be fine right now. So that's what I did. And I got a good chunk of it done. I'm really enjoying it. This audiobook, equally as good. And it's just such a good book to listen to while you're doing other things, because it's not the type of story in book that like, I don't know, it's not like every line is so crucially important. Like, you can just follow along very easily, and I think that's important. So I really enjoy just being able to work and listen to stuff, and I think it's always nice when I can do it with an audiobook. Obviously music's great, but kind of just hits. I feel like it's a very relaxing thing when I can do it with an audiobook, so it's really good. And now I'm just going to chill and hopefully read the rule book. I would love to finish it today. I think it's possible. Such a fast pace. Like, I'm already 100 pages in. Yesterday, I don't think I said it on here. I probably would have said it in the other video, but I don't think I did. But I wanted to read a little bit before my friend picked me up for dinner. And like, guys, I could not put the book down. Like, I was like, I want to read as much as I can before my friend gets here. And like, I was like trying to put on my shoes while holding the book and tracking where she was. Like, I was like trying to look at the map, see how close she was, while also physically reading the book, while also trying to find my shoes. Like that's how like attached I was to it. So that's a good sign. I'm interested to see how it progresses at this point. Like, am I still going to be hooked the whole way through? Obviously, I'm updating the other video, but so today's Sunday, so it's going to be the last day of this weekly vlog, and then I'm so excited for next week. Like, so excited to have a week off of work and pretend to be a full-time booktuber and just make videos and read and just like enjoy a week of chill vibes. I don't think the weather is actually going to be that great, so that kind of sucks. Today the pool's closed as well, so I couldn't like go to the pool today. So I hope like it's, I don't know, I hope it does get a little more sunny. It's not super predictable. I feel like sometimes it'll be like, oh, you're gonna have clouds all day, and then at like noon it's completely clear and beautiful out. So we'll just play it by ear, but I plan to do a weekly vlog, continue on with my Emily Henry reread vlog and my new releases reading vlog, but also I'd like to do another video. And I know you guys are probably like, girl, how is this gonna be relaxing for you in the end? I don't know, but I would love to do a video, like a 24-hour readathon, like literally a 24-hour readathon. I've never been able to really do it before because like I just have work. The job thing makes it really hard, but I want to do that, or a 48-hour readathon where I do actually sleep and it's really just in a 48-hour time period, how much do I read? I think it was like 200 pages a day challenge. I don't know, I posted a poll on my Patreon and asked people what they wanted. So we'll see what they choose, but I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited for this upcoming week. I'll probably check in with you guys at least once more just to kind of close things out and see if there's any more updates to give you, but otherwise I'm going to try to film for the other video right now. Okay, it's much later now, and I kind of forgot about you guys for a bit. Probably just for like the last hour. I was seriously in the beanbag chair, like the love sack, for the last 4 or 5 hours, binge reading that book. So I finished that, and then I realized like I wasn't going to be doing another reading update for the new releases vlog until tomorrow. So I was like, oh, like you're good. And so I was just like chilling in the beanbag chair, like on my phone for the last hour. And then I was like finally getting up to get ready for bed and stuff, and I realized like, hey, you're starting a new weekly vlog tomorrow, but what about your current one? Like, you didn't end it. So I just wanted to come on and kind of give a little update to the rest of the evening. That's really what it was. It was just me reading, and it was fantastic, and it was just so nice to just like sit and binge a book. Like, beautiful, stunning. I'm so looking forward to next week and just having the week off of work, doing whatever I want to do. And there's just something so nice about it. I mean, for me, I want to spend the week not thinking about work and doing just whatever I want to do to just, I don't know, rest, relax, like rejuvenate, like just do stuff that makes me happy. And I'm very much looking forward to that and filming various videos, reading books that I want to. So I'm excited for next week. With that, that's it. This was a fun week. I like this week. It was just like, it was casual, but still all the good vibes. I just feel like I'm so back and I'm just such a better person. Also, when it's like near summertime and all that weather and all those good vibes. Like, yes, mentally, I'm doing so much better now. Just life is kind of slowing back down. I'm looking forward to just, again, resting and stuff, but I just feel so good. And I feel like the last couple weekly vlogs have shown that. Thank you, wow, once again to Luisa for sponsoring this video. This necklace, guys, I'm telling you, it's gonna be the necklace of the summer. You can use my link down in the description to head over to their site and get all of the deals they have going on. You can also use my code JC20 to get a discount. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one.